That should be working. It's not, but it should be. Okay. Yes, maybe? Possibly? We up? Yes, we up. Okay then. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to... I should start saying welcome back to Half-Life 2. Now, we had just started Anti-Citizen 1 the last we looked. And today I have come to a fairly sure thing that Unreal will probably be the next one. As I just found that I own Unreal on my Steam account, so yay. Makes life a little easier than digging out the old CDs. Anyway, so when last we left, we were assaulting the city. So let's go. We've got a squad following us now, and we can do things like tell them to go over there, and you can kind of... I can't remember all the controls. I think C is one of them. But anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. They are, of course... The citizens are now rebelling. This is scenes like we saw in... Iraq invasion? Yeah, like in the Iraq invasion. And typical Americans helping out the Iraqi... people by putting the flag over the statue of Saddam's head. It's one of the war was televised. Parts of it anyway were televised. The invasion, and yeah, I do remember that scene of you kind of got these Iraqi civilians, I guess, trying to break down the statue of Saddam Hussein. And the Americans had waded in to help and linked the... they had an engineering tank. They rigged the winch around the neck of the statue. And I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm just chatting about the Iraq War here. I'll probably through there. Yeah, so yeah, and they climbed up and they put a flag, an American flag, over Saddam's head. And then later on they replaced it with an Iraqi flag to kind of the cheers of the people. I don't actually know where I'm going here. I've sort of come out here and then that would be a good place to start. See, if they just left the gate closed, I wouldn't have known where to go. But it wouldn't have been a particularly interesting game if that happened. Anyway, so yeah, just a little thing from the things that you remember. Was this scene with the Americans. Yeah, these are hoppers. These are kind of like they're mines basically, very similar to like the Springer mine, but thankfully we can just sort of get them out of the way. Well, yes, but if I don't, they... Yeah, so this is kind of like based on the principle of the Springer mine, sort of an anti-personnel mine, and quite simply it bounces up and explodes at sort of, knee to chest height. Very, very nasty device, and the Combine are now using them because that's obviously the thing to... Oh Lord. Right, that is... That's a Strider. I think they want us to move up rather than trying to deal with the Strider. Oh, this invasion's going well so far. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? There are mines everywhere. I didn't even know he was there. I knew he was there. Right. Ooh, there's a thingy over there. Full of useful things, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll be useful for something anyway. Oh, God. Good Lord, I hate these things. So all these rather useful huts full of useful things lying around. Alright, where next then? Not through there. So we come down here. This is a bit of a maze. There's no way through there. Out the way. Oh, it's down here. Now, I'm not sure how much Half-Life 2 is left, because we have the assault on the city now, of course, which is what we're doing now, which is attacking the city. The Combine have started, you know, they're panicking at this point. The citizens are attacking, and the watermelons are at risk, and they're just kind of using headcrabs on the civilians at this point, because, you know, that's what you do when you've got an uprising, as Spain can attest to. Obviously, when people are revolting against a dictatorship, the last thing you do is send troops against them, because it only makes things worse. It makes them more inclined to rise up, of course. Okay, right. So we've got to storm. Got to storm this barricade somehow. Do they have a plan, or is there a... there's a way through here. Excellent. Maybe I won't run around with my... head crabs where? Oh, there was a head crab in there. There still is. I don't know, is he still alive? And throughout this, the citizens will, of course, give you useful advice, like, don't forget to reload. Really? Who would have thought? Maybe we go up. Maybe we go up. Going up didn't really do anything except for get me trapped in this room. And there's nothing in that one. I'm loath to go into these rooms too much, because the they have a habit of sort of really getting in the way of everything. Right, go over there. Yep, everyone follow me. Did not see that turret there. Let's try a double grenade before I jump out. Yeah, just stand there. How do I get out of that pit? Come on, open the gate. Ooh, hello. I think I go in round here. Switch back over to these mines. I think they are overused a little. They do sort of give you an awful lot of ammunition and the like. Oh well. Excellent. They're going to give me loads of medkits. Right, so I guess it would be going up. Ah, I see. Yep. Yeah, make sure that they're all dead, and then continue up here. Yep, why don't you just ignore the combine, like I did, to be fair. To be fair, I did completely ignore that combine and just see, ooh, you know, tunnel visioning on the charge pad thing. Come on, move. Hold on. Oh, my mouse has just run out of battery. Oh, come on, move, move. Ah. Okay, they shouldn't really have seen me behind there, considering, but maybe a bit of me was poking out something. Let's do that instead. Oh, for goodness sake, really? That's... Right. That's then dead. Which is the way to go? Oh, probably that. Okay, then. Never mind, we'll just go this way anyway. There's nothing, you know... I'm not really in a huge sort of let's find everything sort of thing. Right, this is going to be zombies or... well, zombies or manhacks. One of the two. Or is it a break from all the violence? Six. There's a lot of explosive barrels lying around, I have to say. Oh, for goodness sake, die. Right, yeah, let's probably not be here when the charges blow. God, how long does it take to stick some C4 onto that? Finally. Yep, let's get out of here. A little bit of parkour now. We've got to go and get the door open for them. Unfortunately, it's a little bit gooey in here. Thankfully, we do have the gravity gun, which we can kind of use to push ourselves along a little. Unfortunately, we can't really boat. I'd quite like to be able to... I can't really go to there. Have a look. Let's see what we've got. Ah, yes, we've got another one of these. Of course. So we can sort of move along like that. Unfortunately, there are zombies to deal with as well, because you can't just have a little bit of a boating session without having a load of zombies as well. Can kind of get a little bit more momentum. Yep, that sounds like a drink. Momentum by sort of almost throwing them forwards, but without actually using the gravity gun to sort of project them forwards. Well, I don't want them to go flying. No, for goodness sake, no, bad, bad, bad. We're almost there. It's the case of moving a little bit further whilst doing this ridiculous... I would love to know who thought that it was a good idea to rig your sprint to your torch to your breathing meter. Just stick it all on one bar. That won't annoy anybody ever. Half-Life, I wouldn't regard Half-Life to be one of the best games ever at all. It has an awful lot of problems. As a result, I often say, Portal is my most favourite game, Minecraft is my most played game. But I wouldn't necessarily say that Minecraft was my favourite game on the basis of how much I play it. This is because I believe that Minecraft is far better if you mod it. And all of the versions of Minecraft that I play, or vast majority of them, I have done some vanilla stuff in the past. Most of it has actually been modded quite extensively. Which is why I'm looking forward to what Rerun comes up with, on the basis that she is making a Minecraft-esque kind of game with full modding support, and it's actually built. I don't believe it's built in JavaScript, put it that way. She wants to make it so that it's got modding support in full plain text, so you don't even have to learn some really obscure language to okay. I guess we go this way then. It's a bathroom. This is a wall. Excellent. Oh, the drawbridge. beverages. Yay. Let's get us reloaded. Grenades. Another bathroom. Come on, let's get down these stairs. Let me go down the... Wait, what? Is this really the way that we... Okay. No, it can't be. Just looks very, very similar. Oh, right. So it's what, this way? Ah, this way, perhaps. No. Got another door here. I am now lost. Oh, for goodness sake. Get out the sodding way. Right. Another very, very poor design of this game. NPCs. They always get in your way, and because there's so many of them, it's extremely irritating. Oh, now you're going to let us in. It's going to be one of those, is it? Okay, let's... Right, now I am in a hole, and oh, there it is. Thank you. Oh, get over there. Thank you. Always slightly worrying when you start getting given a load of ammunition. Through the collapsed ruins, and we find more Combine. yes, move. This is the universal sign for get out of the way. Ah, there we go. This is basically Valve showing off and saying, look, we can have loads of enemies on the screen, and as well as all your companions, and actually the companions half the time just get in the way. Like now, for example, move out of the way if you want the help. Is that a pointless side room? I believe so. Right, so that would be all the dead bodies there, and then we go up here, right? I think so, yes. I'm basically getting ready for the dystopian future when the Tories actually fully take over, of course. My grenades are going wrong. They're going more wrong. This is just getting wronger and wronger. Okay, let's just jump down and deal with them. Oh! Not that she really needs the cover. Though I'm quite glad to have got rid of the followers. Put it that way. Oh God. Right, okay, so where do we go? Is it down in this corridor? Aha, the square. That's the one I wanted to pick up. It's a standard panel. Okay, so anytime. Nope, nope. Oh, this gravity guns can be a pain. I've now got a squadron of people following me. He really did launch himself off that balcony, I have to say. So we had... Where's it coming from this time? Oh, come on, combine. Set off my mine. Right, external shield is down, right. So, anytime you like. Surely there's just a button that says open shield, open generator, you know, for if they need to do maintenance or something. Excellent. I think it's that thing at the back. I still not fire at it yet. Okay, I'll wait for you here. Unfortunately, Gordon isn't quite that limber. It seems, you know, he's done all sorts of things in the past, you know, escaped through Black Mesa and got this far. Unfortunately, he can't climb one of them things, whatever you call them, a drainage pipe. Right, so she's now being captured by the Combine, and we now have to run away because that's the sort of person Gordon is, it seems. Well, back into the drainage, into the canals we go. I don't actually remember much of this. I remember little bits of the town, but not huge chunks of it, I have to say. Oh yeah, this is because it's a metal bar, so you take it up with gravity gun. Again, it's sort of, it's Valve showing off in a slightly strange way. Come on, there we go. And then over here into the vents. Sometimes you get batteries from them. I haven't really seen many batteries come off them. Maybe cause I don't know if you have to beat them to death in a certain way. We were? Okay, stream just dropped there. Video output is low. Excellent. It's again. Bear with me just one moment while I reset my do it that way. Ooh, I think we're up again. Excellent. It only required me to reset my internet connection and reset OBS as well. But, I did want to try and do the full hour. I'm guessing we don't jump down there, or possibly not jump down there, but we can use, of course, use the gravity gun. Oh, is it to do something through here? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll let them just fight it out between them. Just those things anyway. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about today. There's not really a huge amount going on. Had a bit of a look to see if anything's been going on with the Alex Mayer thing, and surprisingly not. There had been, I hadn't done a video on it, but there had been a slight evolution with the case that basically it was Alex Mayer doing some absolutely ridiculous reply last week, I think. I don't think I've talked about it on stream actually. Basically, it was it was a very rushed looking written. It's not even a page long. That is horrible. Yeah, it's horribly written and basically says I'm innocent of everything and they did it all, etc., etc. What on earth is that? Not seen that thing before. And yeah, it's Leonard French has it on up on his website if you do want to poke around with it. I didn't really do a video on it because, well, other things sort of happened, I guess, and well, actually, I just never got around to doing a new video on it. Oh, it's this thing with the factory and the, yeah, I do vaguely remember this. Of course, I've got no ammunition. Aha, now I've got some ammunition. And of the, types of ammunition I actually want. Excellent. Of course, they do move. So I'm having to estimate the lead on it. While it slowly approaches a certain Mass Effect levels of slowness, get some more health and drop a quick save, because this bit, from what I remember, is an absolute pain. Alright. Yeah, let me just, yeah, there we go. So we're on this sort of slightly swaying bridge thingy. Could be considered a bridge, I suppose. And this crane thingy, and we've got people coming at us, including some elites, which is a bit of a pain. They're the ones in sort of white battle dress. They are, well, they're Combine. I don't really know much about them, I have to say. Yeah, once we get to there, then we can definitely jump off. Yeah, we're starting to come up against sort of tougher Combine troops at this point. I mean, there's certainly more shotgunners around. There's more shotgunners around. There's more elites. So elites have got the those ball thingies that they can fire, whereas the normal ones don't. Don't so much anyway, from what I can tell. You can just grab those using the gravity gun. We're definitely getting more elites now. Where's all this fire coming from? And also, where do I go at this point? Don't drop down there, surely. I'm just sort of getting shot at from... Oh, down there. Oh, I meant to get off there, am I? And then I would assume get rid of that thing. And then run down here. Shotgun, I think. Shotgun is definitely... Oh, well, yeah. Would have been good, but unfortunately mines. These clawy little mines. Right, we're now into Follow Freeman. Okay. Right. That was way too short. There we go. That's better. Now there was another one down here. There's two actually down here. That's a good point. I do, of course, have... I don't think I can get there. Right. They really needed to make sure they had an SMG with them. The SMGs, I think they're actually really nice weapons. Because there's loads of ammunition for everywhere, and for that little bit of extra oomph, you do, of course, have the grenade. There we go. I think. There we go. Got him out. Basically, this part is just trying to get rid of the various snipers that are around, and I think Barney is somewhere in here as well. Yeah. Now I've got to just wait for my thing to come back. There we go, got him. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, for goodness sake, one to go. Oh, he's over there. Could be interesting. Gonna die, gonna die. Where is he? No, bad grenade. Right. There we go. Grenades. Anything useful? Follow me, right, okay. I need health. Oh, I think this is where you run down. Yeah, run down here. Yay, health. I think it's shotgun time again. I'll go on for a little bit longer. Yeah, I can do it with a bit longer. Been playing some actually quite a bit of Stellaris. I'm doing quite well so far. It's just been a case of, I think as soon as you kind of find new races, you just give them everything that they want. It seems to be the trick anyway, just sort of, you know, here's some money, you know, just leave me alone for a little bit. Alright, so we're trying to take out the suppression device. Which is in there somewhere. Right, we're going to do that, at least, I think. Yeah, so it's sort of a zigzaggy type, leg it through everything. So yeah, my plan is for tonight we're going to shut down the suppression device and then we'll sort of end there, I think. Shouldn't be too much longer, theoretically. Plus you get to see Striders and like, and more of these things. So we've got this suppression device coming down, and I can't use my flashlight as well as that. No, evidently this wasn't the way that we needed to go, and this is the way, right. So we're currently just being mortared by everything. Thankfully. A moment of respite in the library. Alright, and then we just go running again. Basically just have to ruin its lead each time. From what I remember, it's we need basically a door that's over here somewhere. this sort of, I don't know, it looks kind of like a museum, like it was a museum, and it's been converted for the Combine's use into a sort of a suppression device system, you know, sort of a big threat of obey us or else we'll just mortar you to hell. And that's basically what we've been being hit by so far. Oh, look, I think they're trip mines. Let's have a quick look. Possibly. Or lasers of some kind. Oh, right, yeah. That's what we need to do. Roll a grenade in. Ooh. An armory of some description. I think there's quite a few of those sorts of turrets, quite useless things, where you just sort of roll your grenades in. Ah, that was a little bit more complicated than I was expecting. So another one. Those turrets absolutely shredded me. I'm just wondering if there's another health station around. Probably not. There's also no chance of having a torch in your sprint. Ugh, right, so up these. Ooh, hello. No. Sometimes they hide things, but no. Yay, an energy thingy. And I will just save it here as well. So we've got 3 generators to sort of shut down, and then we get aha! Go through here. Can't go into that one yet. Oh, I think I remember this one. It's basically a death trap if you... Yeah. I think I might actually end this episode here on the basis that done an hour, and yeah, I want to... when I tackle that laser room, I want to do it fresh, so I think I will end it here. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.